moving on to the gate, and this is where my soldiers are working today, and that's why right now it's not out of my way to come through this gate, but I do try to intentionally go through where my guys are at and then come out here at least once a week, spend some time boots on the ground with them. Again, you know I do a lot of things probably not as well as others, but I do try to be present with my guys. Wherever they're at is where I want to be at. Push back on some of the other conflicting requirements, you know, and do what I can to let them know that I'm thinking about them and here with them as much as I can. It's 6 o'clock right now. All the PT traffic is just a little heavier than normal. Sometimes there's nobody here. Let's see who we got up here now. Who's over there on that one? Oh yeah, that's my bud. Andrej, what's up? How goes it?
Good, you?
I'm doing well. You staying warm?
Yeah.
All right. Have a good one, brother. So this morning we got a ceremony and see what's shaking and baking. Come on. Well, it's been a crazy day. Had a promotion board, had 2 NCOs in their promotable status. For staff sergeant, had a specialist who was dismissed from the board. It's about 1800. Getting out of here a little bit late. Had a couple other meetings and LPDs to go to today and getting ready to pop some smoke. So there's that day. Come on, let's get out of here. Well, we're looking at the last full week serving as a first sergeant for my company, and I gotta tell you, man, it's been pretty crazy. So I'm gonna try to make the most that I can this week and spend some time with some dudes. So let's take it to the DFAC, and then we'll go check out the barracks. Yeah, things not looking too bad. Check on the CQ changing over, see how everybody did last night, and make sure they got their special instructions for the day. Look at these windows. See how folks are living, getting a few rooms. Good times, man. Let's get on with the rest of it. So I do have a couple things to share with you. Hell of a day. I'm on my way to the hospital right now. A couple of my soldiers got hit by a car and are in really bad shape. So we're gonna go check on them. Well, soldiers are stable. Gonna have a long road to recovery, but they're gonna be okay. Days like this suck. It's all out of my control. I'm just thankful to have a good hospital staff that's taking good care of them, and got a few things left I can do for them while I'm still their first sergeant. So I'm gonna do everything I can to do what I can for them, knowing that ultimately there's not all that much. I said earlier that I had a couple of things. The other one was just as bad, if not in its own way. I mean, it's extremely unique. Had a Red Cross message that came through for one of my guys. His mother had passed, and normally when I receive Red Cross messages, soldiers already know what's going on. In this case, they didn't, so I had to break that news with him. So it's been a hard couple weeks, but yeah.
A little run, just for fun. Oh, oh yeah. Oh, oh hell yeah. El Camino, El Camino. Don't let your dog tags dangle in the dirt. Don't let your dog tags dangle in the dirt. Pick up your dog tags, put them in your shirt. Just for fun. You looking good. You sounding good. You ought to be in Hollywood. Pain in my back. That's okay. I love it there. Born in the woods and raised by a bear. Gonzalez, go open the door to battalion. This is Sparta. This is Sparta. This is Sparta. This started. We started. Together now. Together now. We're gonna finish. Together now. Don't let it fool ya. Don't let that change your mind. Oh yeah. Woo! Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Woo! Right, get that guy out in the sky. Look, cock, ready to kill. Come right. Hunch. Let's show him whose top this really is. Ready to kill. Kill, kill, you know he will. And in this world is free. Heaven raise your life from me. Sparta! This is.
What a great run. Final run with the guys. Did a final ruck march with them on Friday. Talked some story. Little run today, a little motivation. It's kind of surreal to be at this point and have to say adios to the guys. But in so many ways, you know, they're gonna always be my soldiers, and I hope that for them, I'll always be their first sergeant. So. Gotta go do a few more things, get ready for some rehearsals for the ceremony, and then pick up some flowers for the missus, and dot a few last I's and cross a few last T's.
A lot of you that know First Sergeant Stoker, he's a no-nonsense guy, but he's about the standards, he's about the discipline, and he's about organization.
Today, Bravo Company bids farewell to First Sergeant Harold Stoker, senior non-commissioned officer, soldier, Marine, burgeoning YouTube personality, wilderness survival expert, trusted advisor, and a true leader to the men and women of Bravo Company. First Sergeant Stoker epitomizes what it means to be a Renaissance man. But more than any of those roles and qualities, I can say without hesitation that the direct impact First Sergeant Stoker had on the lives of Spartans will be one of his most enduring legacies. First Sergeant, whether leading the company on impromptu early morning runs through battalion headquarters, calling cadence loud enough to wake the dead, or standing resolutely bedside, grasping the hand, providing
Captain
comfort.
Blakemore Lamoureux, Lieutenant Perez, Captain Keel, Captain McGraw had the finest battle buddies a First Sergeant could ever ask for. Lieutenants Watson, Clemmer, Lesko, Savage, Zane, Stark, Quam, Vasquez. My platoon sergeants, Sergeants Andrew, Camber, Gomer, Graves, Demke, Vincent, and Galan. The support that you all have given me, buying in to what I wanted us to be as a company, we couldn't have gotten there without you. My battle buddies, First Sergeant Hood, Ruiz, Jesus, Martin, Ariano, Sergeant Vassos, First Sergeant Smith, Weiler, Jacob Bowski, the stories we have told and could tell would probably get us in trouble. There is something different about Spartan Company, and I want to try to take a moment to tell their story to you, because it deserves to be told. To tell it, I'd have to talk about best warrior winners, people like Rolstad, Tamash, Muscaro, Nixon, Ledesma, Stewart, Weaver, Terry, and Parker. I'd have to use words and phrases like ForceCom, NorthCom, Indo-PACOM, UCOM, CENTCOM, and AFRICOM. Spartans have provided strategic and tactical communication support in over 6 nations around the world and 8 states throughout CONUS. Speaking about Spartans like Woolley, Thompson, both Kevin and Greg, Chisley, Colbert, Goodman, Gray, both Shane and Terrence, Mermel and Simmons. We traveled in convoys, putting over 75,000 miles on the road. We've been in nearly a dozen fixed-wing and rotary operations around the country. We've loaded our equipment on rail, and we've seen it on flatbeds. We're talking about the Spartans like Counterman, Kobernick, Schoolcraft, Larson, McCoy, Ruiz, Taliao, Comissario, Jones, Hussein, Huga, and Echevarria. When our country was in need at the beginning of COVID-19...
Cannot believe that today of all days has finally dawned itself. I guess I always knew it was coming, but never quite ready for it. There's nothing bittersweet about it. I've had the absolute greatest pleasure of serving as first sergeant of the best company in these United States Army, man. I'm so stoked. These dudes have no idea the lasting imprint that they've left on my life.
Yes! Yes!